Welcome to Australis.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. I love some spirit. I love some spirit in my crew.
Jumped is a funny word.
Jump, fell.
I jumped willingly.
Alright, these are very low odds.
I like these odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, come on.
Rolled a natural 20. Let's go. Alright. Make Australis great again.
So what we classed as? We classed... So let me fill you in what happened last week. So I went to Queensland, and I drove. So I left at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got all my stuff, went into the car, drove to the airport, went to get my computer bag out of the car, and I had forgotten it in the house. So I just literally had my luggage with me, and I walked onto the airplane. And I was like, all right, no worries. Problem is, I am now a person that really needs his computer because he has to do quotes and things like that. So I basically ignored everything until I come back on the Friday. Everybody's asking me questions. I was like answering emails on my phone. Everybody's asking for quotes. I completely ignored everything. Went under the radar. It was great. And then when I come back on the Friday, they lost my luggage in Brizzy. So I literally walked out of the airport with just a cup of coffee, nothing else, just a cup of coffee.
Wow.
That was literally your sign to stay here and hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
And so recap. Everybody got on a ship. Everybody realized that it's 13 days on the oldie worldy ship from Maidenhead all the way up to Sindai. As you went around the cove, you could see a floundered ship, and you floated, boated, sailed. You sailed to this floundering ship, and as the sun set, you could see the ship was on its side slightly through the thing. And then when you went on there, you found a completely empty ship. You found dead bodies dotted around the place, all skeletons and all that sort of stuff. They went into the captain's quarter where what stood there? A skeleton with a big, large captain's hat, a ruby eye, and a cutlass sitting on the table. Somebody picked up the cutlass. I think it was a Taurus. Somebody picked up the hat. It was Ruster. And then somebody pulled the eye out of the captain's head. And once the eye was pulled out, everybody come to life.
I'm pretty sure that was gift wrap.
Yeah, it was Gypsy was gift wrap. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeletons come apart. Diogo was in the first mate's quarters, and as he went into there, you could see a bunk of all these skeletons just hanging there. As the ruby was taken, they started coming out of their bunks. The first mate come out as well, and they are now on the top deck fighting these skeletons. As they die, a round later, they come back up. The hat was taken off and thrown into the center with a spell of minor illusion, and the captain started sorting through there. The first mate went on a ballista and shot a ballista at one of your guys' crewmates, and the guy tanked it, and it didn't actually do that much damage. So, and there's a parrot. Do not forget the parrot.
A skeleton parrot?
A skeleton parrot.
Yeah.
It is actually.
Oh no!
He's attacking me.
This parrot! I swear to God.
There's a skeleton parrot, and it does not like Diogo, and it's actually a absolute monster when it comes to attacking Diogo. Right.
We
So
misgendered each other. It's a whole thing.
I have the initiative rolls here. All right. I'm just going to go straight back to the top of the initiative and just deal with how it feels. So you are now on the top deck of the ship. You have the skeletons popping back up. The captain is awake again, and he is sorting through the hats, the minor illusion hats that are on the table. What are you doing?
Not panicking, that's for sure.
I want to throw the cutlass because I think it's not good enough. It's not killing them good enough, so I just want to peg it across the deck.
Yep. Okay. You peg it across the deck. as you do that, it is the captain's first initiative. He picks the hat up and he puts it on his head. And you can see as soon as he puts it on his head, this rippling happens as he starts to gain flesh and bone and skin. He goes, and then as it goes around him, you can see all the other skeletons on the deck and the first mate and the parrot start to get skin as this massive illusion starts rolling out across the deck.
I feel like the plan is to give them their parts back, their body parts back, the eye, the sword, the hat, get them back to their full fleshy figures, and then we can kill them.
And then you hear him going, "Arr, first mate, shoot that. Shoot that little boat that they got in on. Shoot it dead. You'll be my crew. You'll be my crew." Right, cool. Rasta, it's you, buddy. What are you doing, guys?
You do whatever you want. It's your turn.
And you can hear the parrot go, "Run! Run!"
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Love a chase. Love the chase.
Okay. Let me think. I think I'm just gonna kind of slowly step backwards and, as discreetly as possible, cast Armor of Agathis on myself in case stuff goes down.
All right. So you
Which
cast.
looks like it's good.
You cast Armor of Agathis on yourself. I have lost my pen. Don't tell me. How am I going to kill people if I haven't got a pen to write shit down? Right.
We live.
Everybody lives.
Do I need to roll
Everyone,
initiative,
guys.
or
You
am I
could
just
roll-
at the bottom of the list?
You could roll initiative.
I think Stormy has to roll initiative too.
Oh, it's
Stormy.
Well, I'm at
Stormy.
the bottom of the list anyway. That is 5.
It wasn't Stormy here
5.
last week.
You're actually
Not
not.
last week, no.
You're actually
I think I had
not at the bottom of the list.
I got a 12. I rolled a 12 just then, so...
Castus. And it's 12. Stormy. Right. What are you doing, Rasta? So you cast Armor of Agathis. This ice goes up your body, and away you go. Right. What are you doing? So it is now Stormy's turn. You have 8 zombies, looking skeletons type of thing on the deck. You have one first mate who's sitting on a ballista, and if you do not know what a ballista is, it is a large fucking crossbow that shoots big harpoon type things.
Yeah, I do know, yeah.
And then you have the captain, and the captain's there basically walking towards the cutlass that Taurus had thrown.
Am I in a position to punch any of them overboard to thin out their numbers?
You can pick them up. You can try and pick one up and throw one over as much as you want.
I'm going to give that a red hot crack. It
All
seems
right.
like a good deal.
Okay, give me a roll, man. I'm gonna do a whatever.
Lucky dice, here we go. It's not lucky. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Add your strength and athletics.
Yeah, that's going to be 6.
6.
And total athleticism, we got 10. 10 in total.
10 in total. He has a 4. So you pick this skeleton up and you throw him over the top of the things. So
Fuck yeah, I did.
he's up. So you pick him up. He goes. Rah, rah, rah. He's just trying to turn his head, spinning around in circles. Over it goes, and into the water he goes. Now, everybody, give me a perception roll, please.
Perception. Okay.
12,
18.
18,
19 on the dice, and I'm assuming.
Nat 20.
nat 20.
Oh, nice. I got a 15 plus.
15. All right. So everybody who had above
18.
everybody have above the 15. The ship was like that. The ship was listed, and you feel it
Oh, mother.
listing more, but the wrong way. So instead of going straight, it's actually tipping towards the water.
I think throwing them off wasn't a great idea.
Right, so that is Stormy turn. Now it is my turn. The first mate, you can see him cranking back the ballista, and he shoots the ballista at the ship the little boat that brought you in to the ship. All right? So, it's just a ship. It just sits there. I only have to get over a 10 on a fucking D20. That is a natural 1. It shoots. It ricochets off the little boat and just goes up. You can see the skeleton that got shoved over is back up, and then it hits the fucking skeleton, spears him, and he's like, ah! Oh. I'm a skeleton. I can't die off a ballista shot. Oh, look at that. It's lovely. Right, cool. Right, Diogo, that's you. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. I still had the parrot next to me, and as well as one other dude or something, I think.
Yep. Ah. Parrot. I am a parrot.
Fuck off.
Misgendered parrot, remember that.
I love the parrot.
Should I have rested at the end of the last session?
Yes, you would have had a rest. Yeah, you would have definitely had a rest.
We need fresh blood for this fight.
I've just realised that my hit points are not maximum, which is what's on my sheet, which is wrong. I would try. Am I in somebody's range or am I not in their range?
Look,
if
you're
I'm not
in
in range, I would run.
You're in the Paris range, but I will allow you to take the. Remember, you can take the disengage action. That means you can move 20 foot without taking any attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I would like to disengage. Where did I went downstairs where all of the people were, and
Yep.
these boys all went into the captain's quarters. Where are the other shipmates that came with us in the boat?
They are on the deck as well. They are slowly getting murdered.
Yeah, slowly getting murdered.
Yeah.
Okay.
One took a ballista. One took a ballista to the chest. So
A Taurus was in the front room. I'm gonna run that way.
a Taurus came out of the room. Everybody's on the deck.
Oh well, I'm gonna run in that direction.
So you can run towards the cut-off captain's quarter that only has one door in and
Yeah, I don't
one
want to
door
go
out.
into the door, but I just want to get in that direction so that I'm closer to people, like not them, but my people. The
Right.
Taurus,
Okay.
Rasta, Passerus, wherever you're going to put everyone.
Okay, all right. Cool as. All right, so you run across the deck and you stand by a Taurus. And you're standing by a Taurus. That's you. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, fuck. It is actually a Taurus as well. Next is you.
I can't remember if I had any skeletons on me or not. I think I did.
8.
I think you did, yeah. I think it was 2 on you.
2?
Shit.
Yep.
Shit. You said that the boat's on a bit of an incline now. How much of an incline are we talking?
Oh, he's looking at like at least 16.7 degrees.
It's very specific.
I know. Look, he's enough that you can still walk on the deck without slipping to one side. But the
You see, I was hoping for a slip.
Well, the skeletons, the way the ship is going, as it's going, the skeletons are standing upright.
Okay.
So as he's going like that, as the ship is going like that, the skeletons are still standing upright to the deck.
Can I chop off one of the legs of the skeletons in front of me?
Give me an attack roll, my man.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a 7, not a 1. Good. Okay, hold on a second. 14 to hit.
14 to hit. You do hit, mate. Just hit. So you hit the skeleton in the leg. Give me damage.
15 damage.
Bang. Leg comes off. Well, that's a bit uncalled for, isn't it? You shot my fucking leg off. What the fuck? That's very uncalled for. Dipsy, get the fuck in here.
Where are you, bro?
Yeah, what are you, Dipsy? Yeah. Fucking fuck this around. Yeah, you've chopped the leg off. He's chopped the leg off. The pirate's just kind of hopping there in place.
So he still managed to stay upright with one leg.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Cutlas, it's you, bud.
Ballistas are made of wood, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use create bonfire on the ballista.
How far are you? What's the distance of that spell?
60 foot.
60 foot. You're a little too far away. You can move closer if you want.
Yeah, I'll move a bit closer.
All right, you move closer. Cool as. I'm not going to get you attack of opportunity. I am just going to let you do it. So,
Yeah.
Go for go.
Do I still get to use create bonfire this turn, or is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
going to be next?
No,
Yeah,
you
cool.
can go for go.
Let's do it again. Create bonfire on the ground that you see within range. Until the spell ends, magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 fire damage.
So,
Yeah.
give me the damage, because it's a bloody ballista.
That's a 7 and another 7.
Another 7, so it's 14. You can see it's gone up. It hasn't damaged yet, but it has gone up.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It does, so does the ballista count as a flammable object?
It will go up. It's got a minimum amount of damage that you have to do before it gets thing, but we'll see what goes on. Right, so Cutlas, that is who's last? That is what the fuck is that?
I'm pretty sure I was last and then it was one of your skeletons.
Oh, a Taurus is you. Oh, this is skeletons. So Githrak, you have to roll me an initiative. Oh no, you would have had initiative. Why aren't you in this? Oh, there you are. So you're up there. Sorry, and then Rusta's up there. Perfect. All right.
My bad for going late, guys.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So my skeletons go on 4. That's what it is. My skeletons go on 4. Right. So my skeletons is going to be 2 going towards the one is going to go for a Taurus. Is going to attack a Taurus. That it completely misses. There's going to be 2 going towards Casrus. And that's a 13 to hit you, Casrus.
No.
And then that is also another 13 to hit you. Well, actually, that's a 17 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
That hits you. Perfect. Awesome. Short sword. 1d6 plus 2. That is 8 points of damage. Also, the again, my parrot is going to attack Jogu because he likes you. That is a 20 to hit Jogu.
No.
Jesus.
No. Wait, isn't maybe my AC is 20, isn't it?
And that is 6 points of damage
AC is 18.
off the parrot. And you can see the parrot comes down and goes, "Rah! Don't fucking like you." Rah!
6 or 16, sorry?
Huh?
6 or 16?
Or 6 damage.
6.
6 damage. All right. And then I have got one more. It's going to go for Rusta. Rusta, that is a 20 to hit you, Rusta.
That does hit me, yes.
And that is a 7 points of damage. And then he takes damage, obviously, as well. I don't remember.
Yeah. It's just simple.
Right.
And armor of Agathis is.
Yep. Right, guys.
I get. Yeah, sorry.
Right, it's all good. It's all good. So you are fighting. The skeleton goes off the side. You can see the ballista hits the ship. You can see the captain has gone and to get is walked over to the Cutlas, and you can he's gone across there. The armor of Agathis is gone. Castrus lights a fire on their ballista, and you can see the ballista burning. But you can also see their first mate thing, but winding up the ballista again because he didn't do enough damage. You can see now. What are you guys gonna?
Did the dude on the ballista do a saving throw?
Yeah, but he's just.
Cool.
I've just given him the damage as well. And so the captain goes up, picks up his sword, and puts it in his sheath. Right, only my eye now, little guys, and then you'll become my fucking crew. And the tilt of the ship now is like this. And you're starting to slide down to the railings. And you can hear the captain screaming, "Ha ha 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 ha! We'll go down into the ocean and we will get your ship." Okay.
Holding onto a Taurus's leg.
Yep. Cool as. Right. It is Rusta. The ship is tilted. It's almost vertical now, and you're sliding down towards the railing.
I'd like to maneuver myself and try to grasp onto something. Maybe for like the railing, preferably close to the other peeps. Although they're probably going to be sliding down and grabbing in a moment. How far away is?
What happened to the eye?
But yeah, someone's got it.
So, as the ship is tipping, the skeletons or the crew are not affected. So the ship is tipping like that, and the skeletons are just standing as they would normally. It's only you guys are sliding down. So what I want of you guys is a joint athletics roll of you trying to hold on. If not, you may go in the water.
I got an
you.
11.
11.
I was just gonna say, can I do acrobatics? Because I was gonna stick my sword in to see if I can hang from it.
That will be athletics because it's the strength thing of
okay.
you shoving your sword in there.
All right, athletics.
Oh, 15.
12.
I got 13.
Hey. Right. 4. Awesome. Diogo,
What about it?
have you rolled an athletics roll?
Pardon?
Have you rolled an athletics roll?
Athletics.
Diogo's hanging off my leg, and I got a 4. So
Oh, bro. I got a 15 naturally. Athletic.
I'll be
I,
hanging off his leg.
for some reason... Oh, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, perfect. All right, awesome.
15.
15. What did you get, Rusta?
I got 15 too.
15. So as a tourist tries to slam his sword in, you can see him slipping down. Everybody else has managed to get hold of something as a tourist slips past Castras.
Does that mean that I'm going with him even though I
Past.
succeeded because I was on his
You're
level?
holding? He's going past Castras. He's going past
I'm gonna-
Rusta. He's going past Norak.
No, I was holding on to him.
Grab
He's
him.
going past Githrak.
Can I,
Can we grab him?
try and grab him?
Fuck yeah, at
I was
last.
holding on to him.
Holy
Nah,
shit.
I'm just gonna see what happens.
So, Githrak, give me an athletics roll to hold on to fucking a Taurus as he slid
Can I
past
do a
4.
strength check?
As he slid past 4 of the crew.
Can I do a strength check? I
You
was
never
holding on to
said
his
too
leg.
late. Too late. You never said.
Claire Torres. Bye-bye. I got a
I
5.
understand. Damn.
As he slides down, he slides in and then whew, through the railings he goes into the water. Bloop.
Fucking Christ.
All right. Cool.
Elves can swim, right?
So,
Am I holding on to a shoe now? I don't know.
well, you slipped. You slipped. As he went past, he just kind of slipped through your hand because nobody said something. Nobody says anything about grabbing. As I named everybody as he went past, and he's gone through the railings. You basically got a Taurus's shoes, and he's just into the water. Right. So, Rusta, that is you. What are you doing? You have the ship is on its end now. You can start seeing it's like horizontal. You can see the mast in the water. Behind you is the captain quarters. To the front is the door going down the steps into the bow, into the below of the ship. And then the other ship is over the other side. The other captain's ship.
I think at some point we're gonna have to get into the other shift. But I think from a guide, like how far away from his captain? Would he be within 30?
Yeah, the captain's doing the 30 foot. He's enjoying himself. He's screaming and laughing and stuff.
I'm going to see if this has any effect in that situation, if it works anyway. I'd like to cast Gust and try to blow the hat off from behind him towards me. If I can, see if I can grab it.
I like that.
Take the hat back, see if it does anything to our situation. Let's see if it adjusts the ship. He seems to get a little bit of power when we got the hat back.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Arcana roll.
Yeah. Oh, God.
18.
An 18. Oof. Yep. You blow the ship. You blow the hat off. It comes off, and you can see this illusion, and he goes back to being a skeleton. And he's going, "Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair." But good. Like it. At least you're fighting back. I love some spirit. I love some spirit in my crew. Right. And you have the ship. It doesn't go. It just stays like that. The ship is now like that.
Level again.
Pardon? No.
No, so still.
It's tipping.
Completely pitched. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
It's still going. Right.
Question: did I manage to? Did I have a chance to grab the hat?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put it back on?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So, Stormy, what are you doing?
I'm trying to work out why the boat keeps tipping. There's got to be a mechanic to this, right? If it's not doing damage or not taking the pirates or the captain's gear back, what do we need to do to get that ship
And it's Githrak's turn as well. So it's Norax and Githrak's turn at the same time.
Oh, all right. All right.
So
I was thinking, work with me on this one, okay, for a minute. I'm just going to try to buy us some time. So what I was thinking is, if there's ropes hanging down from the mast, which is now sort of on this angle, there's ropes hanging down like this, right? I want to grab a rope. And I want to swing towards a bunch of skeletons, spot on, yeah, because the boat's on the angle, right? So this is the deck, right?
Yep.
Here.
Yep.
The mast is out here, the ropes are hanging down.
Yep.
I want to grab one of those motherfuckers and swing towards those skeleton crew and try to, like, 10-pin bowl those motherfuckers and see if we can cause a bit of grief, you know?
all right. So what we'll do a twofold roll. So we'll do an athletics roll that for you to swing into the group, and then I will do an attack roll. But if you hit, you're gonna do then a d6, and that's how many skeletons you hit at the same time.
All right.
Okay. So first is the athletics roll.
All right. Oh, that's a 19 plus.
19. Bang! Fucking straight away. You get this piece of rope. It slides forward. So give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. Oh, 18.
18. Bang! Give me a d6 roll.
And 4.
4.
Oh.
You swing down. You jump up onto a crate. And you grab a rope and you swing down, and you knock 4. And you can see they as you knock them, they don't get knocked and slide down the ship. They get knocked back and slide across the ship as if the ship was its normal position. Its correct position. So they slide across the ship, even though they slide across the ship like that.
Perfect.
Okay? Awesome.
Give some time.
While I see that happen, I'm gonna scream out to the captain with the like holding on with one arm, with the jewel in my hand, being like, is this the thing that you want? And then I'm just gonna try and throw it at him.
You're gonna try and throw it at him. Right.
So it's the jewel from his eye.
Yes, it's exactly what I want. And you throw it at him, and as if it's honed, and it goes, and it goes. The throw isn't the throw because of the angle and stuff isn't great, and he goes, and he catches it in a bony hand, and you can see him just push in. And he goes, "Alright, fucking hold now," and the ship continues to tip.
Oh.
Russa still has the hat.
Right. So, Diogo, what are you doing?
Taurus slipped basically completely out of my hands and then off the side of the ship, but we're still going that way, aren't we?
Yep.
Can I run to that side of the ship and take rope out of my bag and tie that to the railing?
Yep.
I want to secure that off. So that's like maybe 35 feet of rope or maybe 40 feet of rope once we've tied it off.
Yep. 45, stuff like that, yeah.
Rather than 50.
Yep.
So then, I'm gonna see if I can, holding onto the rope, then dive into the water. Not gonna be that far because we're already heading that way.
Dive into the water. Okay. All right.
After a Taurus. Yeah.
Right.
Like a fleshy boy.
Here was thinking you're going to be fishing for a Taurus.
All right. So,
I'm just hoping that I'm heavy enough to be a sinker.
you're just holding onto the rope. You tied it off to the railing, and you were just holding onto the rope.
Yep.
You dived in.
Yep.
Right. Cool. So, give me a Constitution roll, please. Just a dead
It's freezing.
Yes, it is, and it's also dark.
Does that mean I have to do a Constitution roll too?
I haven't got to your turn yet.
There you go, Dark Vision.
Oh god, that's not ominous at all.
Okay, so 19.
Everybody's dead.
Con should be at the top, right? Under C?
Yep.
Oh, con, not
Constitution.
That's really funny. So my con is regularly +3. How do I get?
Just roll it to 20.
I hate this thing. No, I don't have what do you call it? So I was looking to see if I had advantage and I do not.
Proficient, yep.
So it's just 22. 19 plus 3.
Just 22. Yeah, no.
It's just
Yeah.
22.
You jump in. You can feel the temperature of your cord as you go, and you go down. The water is inky black, and you are struggling to breathe. Your lungs have just cramped, and you got that.
You have dark vision, yeah, too.
Nope,
Boys have gone up into the treehouse.
nope. She does not have dark vision because she is a half.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Diogo's a little boy.
That's-
A little boy half.
would dark vision work here still because it's underwater?
Doesn't matter. Low light. That's what kind of works. How it works. But you have to keep your eyes open, so salt water is like.
Yeah.
Right. So, Jogo, you were in there. So give me a perception roll. Let me see if you can find a Taurus in this ocean.
1. Not persuasion. Perception. 16 plus 4. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Right. It is a Taurus. So a Taurus. You slip into the water. Give me a constitution roll.
I'd rather not.
Leave this, buddy.
Yeah, shit. Constitution's my worst one.
Salt water. You're going to float. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You're going to come back towards
Oh,
me.
actually, 18.
18.
Hey.
Nice. So, you keep your breath. You hold your breath. Even though it's bitterly cold, you're struggling to breathe, but you still have air in your lungs. And as you're looking, you can see the ship slowly moving away from you. It's just slowly, and then you kick in. So give me a athletics roll for you to start swimming.
While I'm doing this, are there any animals around that I can see?
Not as of yet.
Okay. Because my kicker's not going anywhere with the 8.
But it's not about it's not about well it's your 10 is staying, you're staying there. So 8 and 10 is right, you're staying there. You're not going lower and you're not going higher. Right. You can see another splash coming to you. You can see this small body of Diogo coming towards you. Right?
Do I recognize it as Diogo?
Yeah, you can see in the dark.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Okay,
Cool as.
Yeah, you can see in the dark. I can't see
Castras.
in the dark.
Castras, what are you doing?
Is the boat that we arrived on, is that now like below the boat? Is it on the opposite
It's
side?
on the
from
opposite
us?
side.
And in the last session, did anyone try killing the captain?
Yeah,
Multiple times.
yeah.
Okay.
I went as far as throwing his head out the window and it just came back.
Yes.
Okay.
But he also wasn't whole.
Well, I know that I had 2 attacking me.
But you also slipped. You've involuntarily slipped, so you can't have an attack of opportunity because you've slipped through them and you've hit the
Yeah.
railing. You've kind of
Yeah.
moved yourself away from them.
Because I want to try and get back to the other ship, but I don't even know how I would do that at this point. I'm just gonna go with the ballista is now not it like it would have to shoot downwards to hit our ship now. Yeah?
Yes, it can't. It can't physically shoot your ship.
Cool.
But
I
it can
don't have to
shoot
worry
you.
about that.
But it can shoot you guys.
Am I? So if I'm against the railing, would I potentially be within 30 feet of a Taurus or Diogo?
You wouldn't. You don't. You can't see a Taurus and you can't see Diogo. They've just jumped in the water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've just
Jumped is a funny word.
Jumped, fell.
I jumped willingly.
I'm gonna do nothing except just continue to concentrate on my bonfire so it stays active.
Bonfire stays active. No worries. Okay. So, Cassius, that is my skeletons. My skeletons are moving towards you. Diogo, you can hear a splash by the side of you as the parrot comes in and it is flying underwater. Cassius, you have the 2 skeletons that you run from are coming towards you. Rusta, the captain, is coming towards you. Githrak, you have 2 coming towards you, and Norak, the force that slid away from you, are coming towards you. Okay, so I will open up with the parrot attacking Diogo with disadvantage.
Just dive bombing.
I don't like you! I don't like you! Right, and that is 11 to hit you, Diogo.
How many? Sorry, my dog barked.
An 11.
No, misses.
No? Alright, cool. Castras, there is 2 to hit you. That is a 14 to hit you.
Yeah, my armor class is 14.
Perfect, and that is a natural 20 to hit you. So we'll do the full. We'll do the original one first. That is 7 points of damage on the first hit. The second hit is a natural 6, 7, 8 damage. That's 8 damage. That is 13 points of damage. So all in all, you've had 20 points of damage off those 2 hits. Norak, you have 4 people trying to hit you. That is
I did think about doing Blade Ward, and I was like, nah, it's fine. I won't get hit that bad.
So Norak, that's a 19 to hit you straight off the bat. You still haven't gone in rage. That is a 8 to hit you. That would have missed. That is a natural 1 on the third hit, and that is a 14 on the fourth hit. Only one
14.
hit.
Yeah, 2 hits. 14 does as well. Yep.
So that's 6, 7, 8 points of damage on the first hit, and that is 5 points of damage on the second hit. Ruster, the captain, is walking towards you. As you're vertical, as you're obviously on the railings, he is on his side walking towards you. He is brandishing this +1 cutlass, and he is going to attack you. I want my hat, little boy. I will get you scrubbing decks for the rest of your fucking life. That is a 23 to hit you, Ruster.
That definitely hits me, yeah.
Cool. All right, and he is going to do... Oh, God. So it's a 9... that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points of damage as the Cutlas comes up, scrapes you. What damage do you do off your armor bag? This was it gone.
I had 3 points damage, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage to the captain. Nice. What's everybody doing?
Well, unless I can sense animals around me, I can't do much.
Okay, Rusta, what are you doing, buddy?
I would like
Hey, me though.
I too am like thinking that it might be a good idea to get a plan ready to get back on the original ship. So we,
Yeah. Honestly, I'm at the point where I think getting on the other ship is going to be too hard. Maybe just let him enslave us and see what happens.
See how it go with become zombie crew.
You really love this hat, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought I'd try to hat back to see if it would was going to do anything with the boat. Sadly not. So I am tempted to give him his head hat back. I would probably make the remark something along the lines of, Sir, I don't mind having a reputation of a scrubber, but doing that for a career for the rest of my life isn't my intention. And then I would probably retaliate with Dodger's Blast.
Eldritch Blast, give me an attack roll.
Oh, that was a natural 1. That's so
I love the monologue though.
Should I?
It was a 1 + 6, so it's actually 7.
Should I natural 1 it and say that they've cut the rope that Yogu is attached to? Should I do that? Nope. Okay, cool lads. So, Githrak and Stormy. Githrak and Stormy, you are up. You have got 4 skeletons on you, Githrak. You have nothing. Sorry, you have 4 skeletons. You Norak, and you have nothing on you, Githrak. What are you guys doing?
So we don't do we know, or did we see Gyogu jump into the water at all?
Yeah.
Are we aware that she's jumped in?
Yeah.
But we aren't aware if she's got a Taurus though, are we? Okay.
She just disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, the ship is going again.
Yeah.
Now,
Further
can
under?
you explain this bit to me though? Is it going as in it's trying to put the deck underwater, or is it trying to right size itself?
Nope, it's putting the
It's
deck
trying to put
in.
the deck underwater. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're all coming with us. It's fine.
So it's basically gonna sail upside down in the water.
That's exciting. I'm excited.
Right.
Githrak, does it matter if Githrak or I go first at all?
You can work it out between you. You are like neck and neck. If you want to put Githrak in front of you, you can put Githrak in front of you.
Yeah, you take this one first, buddy, and I'm trying to come up with a theory as to what might correct the ship.
I'm gonna scream out to Rusta, just give him the bloody hat. And then try and get closer to the captain if I can.
Yep, easy.
If that's possible with it going like that.
Because he's gone. So Rusta's on the bottom railing, and it just means you just leave go what you're holding on. You slide down to the bottom railing. You're right next to the captain.
sneak attack with
Oh no.
with flanking.
Right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is for this, I'm going to ask you after you get you to do an athletics roll to get behind him.
That's fair. 13.
13. Fuck it, let's do it. Right, so you push yourself off. You push yourself off and you slide across the decking. You get a bit of air because obviously the decking is now more than vertical. It's kind of gone on itself. And you slide back, you slide down, and you go behind the captain. You do your attack roll.
That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. You come down. As you slide down behind him, your sword hits him, or your knife, whatever the fuck you're using, I can't remember. It's coming down into the head. You catch him across the head, and it hits the red gem. And you can see Ruster, the crack appears in the red gem, and the captain's form and all the other skeletons' form shudder. Okay, go lads. Stormy, what are you doing, bud?
Well, the crystal or the gem seems like a good thing to shatter. I'm sort of thinking if Ruster somehow blows the hat up, disintegrates the hat, if we can shatter the sword as well, for example. I think if we break down the pieces, maybe we can break down the army too, and maybe correct
Nothing
the
sounds
ship,
particularly magical about the hat or the sword. I reckon we aim for the gem first.
Yeah,
Focus
on the gem.
Right,
Yeah.
so Norak, you have 4 skeletons.
Yeah, how close
On
to the captain am I as well?
You're a fair bit away because you did the swing, so you're on the other side. But you have a door in front of you. I'll just point that out. You have a door to the first mate's quarters and down the bowels of the ship right in front of you.
Okay, but it's going to be on the side. It's literally pitched like that. So the worst place to be would be inside the ship. That too, if it's tipping there, right?
Any dolphins. Dipsy, does your shirt say mobile slut?
It does. It definitely does.
Gundam, bro.
Oh, suit. Mobile suit.
Gundam, man.
Mobile suit.
Right.
No, I'm with the others.
It does actually look like
slut.
it does actually look like
Mobile
mobile slut. It does actually look like mobile
On the
slut.
small screen like this.
Yes, it does
You're gonna hit
actually.
POS. Stop it.
It does.
Fly in, fly out.
Put it in chat.
Play like this
Right.
now. I'll play like this. All
Right.
good.
So, yep. All right. What are you doing now, Norak?
Alright, so I feel like making my way back towards Dipsy, and the captain is the play at the moment.
Okay.
There's not going to be any benefit to slowing down the other skeletons at all, so
If you move towards the other captain, you will get 4 attacks of opportunity.
yeah. But even if I attack them though too, they're not going to die, are they? So
Well, they go down. It just takes a round for them to get back up.
yeah. Alright, let's... I suppose I can't take out 4 at one time though, can I? It's sort of...
I mean, you could certainly try.
You can give it a fucking go.
yeah. Like full baseball swing my battle axe, pop rage. Well, okay, I'll pop rage.
Okay.
Let's get a bit angry there.
Oh my god, are you actually going to get the battle axe out?
Can I get the battle axe out? If it's still on me though too, I don't know if it's... Did I lose anything to the water at all? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, cool, so I've got it still. And I'm just going to wind up full Babe Ruth style and see if I can clean up house there too.
All right. So you're gonna try and do just a full swing around.
Just swing that thing around.
Okay.
Go
so,
nuts.
so what I'm
Get
gonna
out,
do,
shake it, helicopter that
what
shit.
I'm gonna do is, if you hit these guys, so these guys have a hit points, an armor class of 13. If you
Yep.
get a natural 20, so if you get a natural 20, I will let you attack every one of them. So I'll allow you to do damage to every one of them. If you get 17 and above, I will let you cleave into the next one. And if you get a dirty 20, I will let you cleave into the third one.
Okay.
Okay, so natural 20 will get all 4. Dirty 20 will get all 3.
Yep.
Over 17 will get the first one and the second one. And then just a normal hit will just get the one.
Alright, this is very low odds.
I like these odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think
Come
I've
on.
rolled a natural 20. Let's go. Alright, gonna give it a blow.
It's always the first time.
It's not like that. It's like
19.
19.
Is
And
that plus?
plus.
That'd be a dirty 20.
It'll be a
Yeah,
dirty
we'll do
20.
2 with the strength there. It's 21. So
21. So give me damage. You cleave into 3 of them. I did not expect that.
no, me either. Man, I would say hard. I have to tell my mum, hey mum, I did something. Alright. Sorry, damage. Let's
You're
That's the
banking
normal-
on the
that's-
normal Norak rolls.
Yeah, right. It's the red die, the pink die. This is the one, guys. Sorry, so I'm rolling a d20 for this one as well.
No, you're doing normal battle axe damage.
Oh, your damage, yeah.
But
The
no
damage
on
for
that
your
one,
axe.
So let's have a look. So it's 6 on that one.
6. You cleave into one. You carve into one. You don't kill anything. You don't drop anything. But you've carved through, and you can see that you've hurt them. But they are just a little bit bloody. That's all they are. Right. So Stormy, that is Giogu. So Giogu, you're in the water.
Hanging onto this rope.
You're in the water. You're hanging on.
My eyes are sore.
Your eyes are sore.
I'm already at a disadvantage.
You're
Where the
already
fuck is a Taurus?
You can't tell because you can't see. Shit.
Not even like darker shadows than normal.
Sorry, man.
Damn.
You are looking.
I'm just gonna keep
you are-
swimming down.
It is nighttime, and you are gonna swim down. So, do me a favor. Give me. It is. I told you it was nighttime. It's nighttime, and you're in the ocean at night. So, give me an athletics roll, please.
Athletics? Why? It's just 16.
Just 16. Oh, that's awesome. What do you mean?
I wanted plus something and I don't have plus anything.
Right. So you're swimming down. A Taurus. You can see Giogu. Her eyes are closed shut. She's squeezing as she's coming towards you. Give me.
I feel like I'm the parrot with my child swimming towards me with the floaties on.
Yeah. Give me an
The leash.
Give me an athletics roll.
What?
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
The person I'm talking to.
Athletics is not my strong suit, but okay.
Either.
Oh wait, actually 18.
Hey!
Hey.
Take that.
You are swimming. Giogu, you can feel something wet and slimy touch your outstretched hand. As somebody clasps, as your hand comes in, they clasp and they pull you towards them. Now you're both
I'll be
thinking.
trying to
Now you're
pull
both
them
thinking.
towards me.
Okay.
Please tell me that's me pulling them towards.
No, it's actually an octopus out of the boys. And it's like, love me. Right. So yes, you have each other. Giogu has swum down. A Taurus, you swum up, and you hold it on, and you can see that Giogu is now starting to kick back towards it. You can see she's attached to a rope, and she's holding a rope. So
I'll be trying to put the rope into his hand. I'll be like,
right, Cassius, what are you doing, bud?
I am going to ignore the dudes right in front of me and use Eldritch Blast on the eye of the captain.
Okay, because you are doing a chosen attack, it is going to make it slightly difficult. Okay, so give me an attack roll.
That was nat 20.
Ooh, nice. Like that.
yes. How quickly his plan dies.
Fuck! Right.
But yeah,
God damn it! Right, so, God fucking damn it! Right. Right, so you can see you actually met the game because nobody says to hit the eye, but it's okay. I'll let you go. Right,
Okay.
you can see the crack come into the. You can see the crack come into the ruby eye. You then can turn around. You then turn around and cast your Eldritch Blast. So it is a natural D10 as we do with this, plus your modifier, plus an extra D10. Now
Okay.
I have how much damage the eye has in front of me, and if you get over that, this encounter could possibly be over.
GG's.
that's a 9.
That's a 9. So
Um,
that is 19.
And that's.
So, Osek.
Another 9.
And
And then the
so, what's your
modifier.
what does your Eldritch Blast do originally off his off?
It's 1d10 plus 4.
So it's 1d10. So you've got 14 off the bat straight away, and then
Yeah.
you just rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So that is 23 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Hey.
You can see the captain turn. Githrak is behind the captain, and he slammed the knife into the eye of the captain. The captain's turned, and as it's turned to attack Githrak, the Eldritch Blast comes and smashes him in the eye. Githrak, what you can see in front of you is an explosion as this ruby eye just goes and blows. It does 12 points of damage to you as it blows the captain's head off. And straight away, the skeletons just drop.
Well, finally, they're not dead.
Nope. And as if everything gets cut off. But the ship continues to go because it can't turn anywhere.
Far out.
Right. What are you guys doing? Everybody's off initiative. There is no thing. You are underwater. The ship is completely turned around now. Rusta, you have the captain's hat. Githrak, you have just been exploded in the face by this ruby. Castras, you are holding your breath as you go under. A Taurus Yogu, you can feel that as you turn, you are now dragged because the railings you were attached to is actually gone from one side of the ship all the way over to the other side of the ship, and you can just see him just get pulled all the way through. Norak, what are you guys doing? Now? You are all underwater.
I need to swim. I need to get to Jogu to untie her because I feel like she's still tied to the boat, right?
No, she's only holding on.
No, I'm only hanging onto the rope. It's only the rope that's tied.
Okay, yes. So the rope's irrelevant now then?
Well, they've just gone. You just saw them going, what?
Yeah. Think kind of like Sinbad. Diogo's holding on to me. I'm holding on to the rope and just swinging.
Yeah.
But you're all under the water. So, what are you guys doing? So let's just go up to the top. So Norak is trying to go for you after Diogo and a Taurus, you are on the other side. Castros, what are you doing?
I want to try and make my way to the railing on the other side of the ship that theoretically is about to start lifting up if the boat continues.
It's just gone under. The mast is now facing downwards.
Yeah, so I want to try and
upside down
swim or pull myself on bits of the ship across to the other side.
All right, give me an athletics roll. So Jogu, you're on the other side. Norak, what are you doing?
I'm following.
Is a dirty 20.
Cool. So Norak, what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna try to follow Jogu to make sure he gets up out of the water too.
Rusta, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and get my head out of the water.
So you just come out.
Yeah.
And you
just come out and then probably try and get gathering of what everyone else is doing under
awesome. Githrak, what are you doing?
You're just down there with your hat. What are you guys doing?
I start swimming out.
Just the hat.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a quick look to see if I can see the Cutlas sinking down.
Give me a perception roll, my man.
I like that.
Nice.
Can't have the ruby anymore.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Bang.
And I've got dark vision.
With a nat 20, you see that. You reel back as this explosion hits you in the face, and because the blinding pain as this ruby hits you is quenched with this ice cold water, and it brings that sharp focus back in. You can see the captain start to slip away, and you reach out and grab the cutlass and pull it out of his sheath as it just disappears down in the dark waters.
Nice.
And then I'll swim back.
And swim back up.
Swim back up.
As you can see, guys, you start to swim back up and you start to pop out of the water at different times. You're all at different areas. The ship, you can barely just see the keel of the ship now, just in the water. And you can see the guys in the rowboat just rowing over to you.
How's the temperature of the water feel
Fucking
now?
freezing. Castros is on a small bit of door. And Rusta is holding on. Rusta's holding on, and Rusta's going,
There's only room for me.
let me on.
No, there's just no room, there's no room.
As you start to pop, you can see the aftermath. You guys are cut, bruised. Githrak is all his face has been completely shredded. And Rusta pops up, his hat is still on his head.
Birthday suit with the hat.
Yeah. And so everybody is piled into the ship. and you can see them going. You can see the guys going. I reckon we should get the axes and try and cut into the top of the ship.
Am I out yet?
Yeah.
Similar.
There is nothing in there.
As the sink,
Yeah.
as the boat starts to sink out of view, you slowly make your way back to the original pirate ship. You get up there. You can see the skeletons on the ship that you were on, and they were attacking, and that's why the ship couldn't come back and save you. You can see people are already wrapped up in cloth of who's died and all this.
Rises.
All right, you get onto the deck of the ship. What are you doing, guys?
There's
I'll walk up
more
to-
skeletons on the
Does-
ship.
Does
They dead.
anybody have a healing potion?
So,
'Cause
so
I'm
as
right on the edge of death.
as you were getting attacked on the
Oh, they
one
were
ship,
getting attacked
they
as
were
well.
getting attacked as well. That's why they didn't come to help you.
Yeah, and then with the captain dying, they.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I want to walk up to the captain of this ship
Yep.
and go like talk to him.
Hello. I can't remember his accent.
What do you mean, hello?
What?
You sent us into that, and
I-
then like
Oh no.
I see
Yeah.
the ship's not there anymore.
I do apologize. I can't remember the captain's accent. I can't remember. I think it was English, but we'll go by whatever I decide to. I never told you to go there. You wanted to go there. Oh, I want to get some bounties. I want to get some magic and shit. We just got attacked. I just lost 5 of my crewmates because you did something on that ship. So do not come to me and bitch about what I did, because I did nothing. You did it. So you either get down onto the deck or you'll walk the plank.
I mean, I'm okay
Yeah.
with cold water, but
Like another swim.
Yeah, no, I think I've had enough water for today. But
Thank
I'm not
you.
Gonna say it to, I'm not going to say that to him. I'm just going to walk off silently, grudgingly.
He goes, I wanted to go. I just choose to go. You didn't tell me I needed to go. I want to go. Right. Cool. What are you doing, guys?
I would like to award Yogu. He's going to ascertain the wounds and what's happening with the people around the ship. With the current crew, he would also cast Gentle Repose on anybody that's passed.
Yep.
And then I want to go to Casserus and be like, I'm cold. Fire.
yeah.
They got barrels worth and they're on fire. They've got actual fire on the ships already.
Okay, good, because I didn't really want to start a bonfire on.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, everybody, come to me. I'm just gonna take a minute. And I'm gonna sit cross-legged and I'll pull out, what did I call him? Jethro? That's not his name.
Pedro,
Pedro, because it's rock.
It's a pebble.
It means rock in Portuguese. Pedra is going to
Isn't Pedrida?
nothing. He's just going to be there and be my moral support while I
isn't it
play with some
Pedrida,
other
though?
rocks.
Isn't it Pedrida's rock? Is that bold?
Pedra?
Is it Pedrida?
Pardon?
Is it Pedrida?
What?
Isn't it Pedrida? Rock. Boulder.
No. Predra.
Okay. Alright, cool. What are you doing?
In Brazilian Portuguese, I should say.
Kind of.
Yeah. But so I'm going to play with some dirt and some stones and things that I'd have in my pouch, which are sloppy, and it's going to be really annoying. But I'm going to do a ritual for a prayer of healing, which takes 10 minutes.
Yep.
And 6 people, which guess what, guys? That's everybody here. It's 2d6.
Right. So as this is going on, give me a perception roll, everyone. Except for
Oh,
Githrak.
Oh yeah, because I don't have eyes at the moment.
It's a-
Because my
I don't know.
14.
I got a 6.
6. 14.
I got a 3.
3. Rusta.
18.
18. Rusta. You can see as you're looking around, you're shivering and hypothermia is almost setting in. But you can see Githrak's face has been completely shredded as this ruby has exploded in it. And you can see around his face, you can see as the healing, you can see it's pushing out bits of ruby out of his skin, and you can feel it tinkling. Githrak can feel it like tinkling to the floor, but there's one piece in his eye, and you can see that the eye closes over the ruby in his eye, and on a certain angle you can see the red glint to the iris. So Githrak, you are allowed to cast the Speak with Dead once per day from now on.
And your name is now Rubes.
Unless you lose the eye.
Wait, what?
Unless you lose the eye
Oh, unless I lose
in
the
your
eye.
head. So your right eye, so put this down, your right eye allows you to speak with dead once per day. If you lose your right eye, however it is, you lose the ability to speak to dead.
That's fucking
And
cool.
you will
Okay.
gain 14 points of healing.
Perfect. So, Rusta, you have a hat of many disguises. All right?
I fucking love that.
And Githrak, you have a +1 rapier.
Cutlas.
Cutlass even. Cutlass. All right? Cutlass. So yeah, so hat of many disguises. I mean,
So out of all of that, I used the Cutlass, so it was only a +1, and he gets a stupid hat.
he's the one who went with the hat all the way through it. He's like, I'm gonna fucking steal this hat.
And then I threw the Cutlass away because I thought it was useless, and I don't even
Sounds
have it
smart.
now.
Why would it be useless? I never said it wouldn't be useless. You're very thing. And
Pretty sure that we did talk about exactly what it was, but then we said that you didn't have access to it because you needed to attune.
Yeah.
Oh no, and then we said no, you didn't need to attune.
No,
You
no.
knew!
Yeah, the +1 weapon you don't need to attune. The hat of many disguises you have to attune to. And then he's been sitting there on the ship. He's got 10 minutes. He's worn it for a really long time. So I can't. I'll find it if you like that.
100% attuned to that.
Yeah, thank you.
And just to point out, guys, you missed out on 50,000 goals in the hull of the ship. I will just point that out. That's why I was pointing to the other side of the door, and that's why the parrot was saying, "Run! Run! Love a chase! Love a chase!" Right. As you
Continue being broke.
yeah, as you start to go off, Jogu, you hear in the background somewhere, lapping at the waves. You can hear the screech of a parrot.
Kill that fucking bird.
Love a chase, love the chase. As you start heading
I
off.
I don't care how close it is. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast in its direction.
it just goes off. You can see this Eldritch Blast go off into the distance.
Can I cast Animal Friendship on it?
It is a bit of a distance, and it is undead. So no, you can't.
So it's
fucking
still
cast-
undead. I thought the curse was broken.
No, it's going to be there. It's going to be so. Jogu, what I want you to write on your character: cursed by an undead parrot. So every day you will roll a 1d100. If you get above a 97, that parrot is going to attack you
Oh no!
for the rest of your days. So every day that I ask,
Excites me.
every day I'm gonna get you to roll a d100. If you hit a 97, you are gonna get attacked by a fucking undead parrot that can't be killed.
Love the
Does it have a
chase.
name? You're gonna have to name it now.
Call it Chase.
Dead me.
Chase.
Okay.
Call it chase.
So, you start heading off. You are around the coast. It's just sailing now. You don't see anything. The days are long because you are just sailing. You can see dolphins and other animals frolicking in the wake of the ship. Just the general creaking of the ship and the flapping of the sails is what you know for the next 10 to 12 days. And as you come around the coast and go up the actual coast of Australis, you can start seeing the tip of a mountain. And the captain points out, that's Sindai. And as you get closer, you can see the glory of Sindai. It's not just Maidenhead where you had one street and everything was existing off this street. Sindai is a multi-tiered city that is basically built into the side of this massive mountain. And as it goes up, you can see the tiers and the walls of the next part of the city, and then the next part of the city, and then the massive castle that sits on the edge of this mountain. Its towers reaching into the clouds, and the ship goes into the harbour, and you can see ships of all sorts just docked there. You can see the bustling of the town. You can see the bustling of people. You can see people looking like ants going back. You can see carts getting dragged up the side like sky carts dragging up from one part of the city to the next. You can even see people flying from one part of the buildings to the next. Wizards in robes just vertically just going, and you slowly roll into the dock.
Captain, is there any suggestions of where we can stay?
Oh, anywhere is just a great place. The docks is the best because you can haul all you want.
Oh,
But watch out for the
excellent.
watch out
Like
for the
Githrak's shirt.
watch out for the Steel Brigade. The Steel Brigade, if they see you being a little bit boisterous, they may put you in jail. They may give you a bit of a cuff. Who knows?
Also, we have fully rested, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
It's been 10 days since the fight with the pirates.
82 days.
Because I know if I didn't say something, we all would have forgotten.
So
100%.
you're now in Sindai. It is spelled SIN-DAY.
Whose sin is it, and why is it on a day?
Ooh.
I was going to
Sunday
say,
was already taken.
I was going to ask if I could do like a history check to see what I know, but I wouldn't know much about this place, would I?
No one does. Githrak would know because he is an actual thing. Everybody else has never been out of Maiden's Head. This city,
Whoa.
so the people in Maiden's Head, there was about 50,000 people in Maiden's Head. Sindai holds minimum 500,000.
Tell somebody who lives in New South Wales, can't you?
No, it's just the main city is in this world. It's the main city.
Oh yeah.
Well, I class Maiden's Head as more rugged because it's going down and it's quite rugged in there. That's where all the monsters are, and that's why all the hunters go there. The Sindai is kind of where the
Civilization.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys,
About
we've
that
come
sort
from
of
the rough
development
part
there.
of the town. Like, did anybody else know that?
you still got Bane though.
Yeah.
The Bane is further up. You can go to it if you want. So Captain just ashes you off, and you're just sitting on the docks.
I'm going to walk to I need to get a beer. So I'm going to find a tavern if everybody else is keen.
The local tavern. We need to ask some questions.
Right? So you have to look. So you walk straight up. So you walk up the dock, and you can see there's a guy with a clipboard up there going down, writing all thing. You can see already the captain's there talking to him. You can see them starting to take things out of the hold of the ship and start laying it on the dock side of the dock. You grab all your kit and you just walk up the side of the dock, and then you're on the dock proper. You have hustle and bustle. It stinks of old fish. It stinks of waste and stuff in this. You can hear multiple different voices with multiple different languages screaming and shouting, hawking like beer, hawking meat pies, hawking meat fish, and all this sort of stuff. And as you go up the cobblestone, you can see that as soon as you kind of leave off the dock, it starts to be civilized. Civilized is a harsh word, but it starts to have buildings.
Development.
Development,
Yeah.
that's the better word.
Civility. Yeah.
Civility. That's
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Is there... How far can we actually walk up, for example? Do we have access to... how much of the city can we actually access at the moment? Because I'm guessing we can't... if it's an old-fashioned city, it's going to be sort of tiered by status though too, right? So it's who we know.
Well, it's not. You can go up there. There is no like you can't go up here because you're not allowed up here. That's not the way this is. But it's tiered.
Okay.
So you'll go the lower rung as such, and then you can go up, and then you can pick to go up. You can't. There is stairs, and you can see as you're looking up. You can see to the next rung. You can see these windy little stairs that go all the way up into the next tier. Or you got these sky carts going up.
Will I fit in a sky car? Oh, okay, that's good.
Because there's other people. You're not the only Goliath in the world, my man. So there's other things you have cargo sky carts where they grab the cargo and move it up there.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that makes sense.
If we're grabbing a beer, should we maybe pick a tavern here nearby the docks? Because maybe we could
lay low.
ask some peeps about the ship we were following from Captain Picard. We never know. We might just get lucky being in the area by the docks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good play.
Do I see any elves around?
Give me a. Oh, let me.
Halflings?
Yeah, easy. Yeah, halflings, elves, dwarves. There's tieflings about. There is every race that you can find in here in this.
I want to point to the nearest elf I can see and beckon him closer, move him or her closer.
Excuse me, you do not beckon me like a servant. How fucking dare you?
I want to turn to the group and be like, well, that was a nice first impression.
Beckon me. Huh. Rat.
I guess elves don't like being beckoned much.
Taurus, you have much to learn about this place.
What can you tell us?
Yeah, get through it.
So, it's not exactly how we interacted with everyone last time. Back down there. Just try, I guess, keep to yourself to anyone that doesn't seem friendly.
Well, they all seem unfriendly.
I only talked to one person.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to make a loud note, and they were rude.
Rude. These swamp elves.
And then I want to turn to the group. What's a swamp?
Swamp.
You'll find out when you're older.
Swamp. You know what? So give me a history check, mate.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
The person who's talking.
History. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, so you know. So, you have different types of elves. You have the high elves. You have wood elves. And then you have these ones called swamp elves, which are neither wood elf or high elf. But they're like the Southern American, sleep with your mum, sleep with your sister. Redneck elves. There we are. Perfect. And they were swamp elves. So where you came from in your world, you have it, which is Western Australia. In the center, you have the life tree. Up above, you have the dry jungles of trees, and you have all these elves that kind of live in there. And the high elves live in the middle, so the wood elves and all this sort of stuff. But below, as it goes down south, it starts to be heavily watered. And then you have the swamp elves, which are basically Trump elves.
God, this is a fucking explanation.
Make Astralis great again.
So what we classed as? We classed... So down there you have the people of elves, and they're called swamp elves. And they are a certain breed of elves that have kind of...
They're undesirables,
Yeah. You've never met them, you've never been down there to meet them, so you don't know. They could be perfectly good, but it's a big insult from where you came from.
Well, Like I want to
Oh,
start.
well, the crocodile's got your tongue, hasn't it? Swamp elf! Swamp elf!
Taurus, let's just go. I grab his arm and stop walking away.
And then while we're walking away, I just will like evil eye this elf as we're walking away.
Right, cool. So you walk up the street a bit, and on your right hand side there's a thing. You can see the sign of a monkey on its back with a drink in his hand.
Are there any other establishments?
There's loads, but that's the one you see.
No,
So it looks like that's the only one we can go in.
No, if you want, I'll make
I don't mean
version.
drinking establishments. Are there any other establishments?
what, as in shops and stuff?
No, as in of the nighttime
Ruffles.
companion variety.
You want to go to the whole house? Yeah, there's loads, absolutely loads. You can see they're all dolled up, and you can hear one of them going, "Oh, it's a swamp elf! It's a swamp elf!" Ah!
Just follow the smell of fish either at the docks or towards the
Towards the-
the other ones.
Yeah. So as you go up, you can see, like I said, everybody's hawking something. You can hear fish, you can hear oysters, you can hear beers, you can hear meat pies, you can hear laundry, you can hear everything. You can hear a good time, you can hear jewelers just hawking. There's literally people standing outside the shops shouting for wares.
I need a drink.
Yeah, let's go to the drunk monkey.
Let's sit down and chat. Yeah.
Right, and you go into the drunken monkey, and behind the bar you see the person, the elf that just said to a tourist. No, no, you can see behind the bar there's just a human female.
I don't want to say any words. Just make eyes with the elf and just slam a 1 gold coin on the bar while making eyes with this elf.
Thank you. And she just slips the gold coin.
I'll buy you a drink. I'll just stand between the two. I'll buy you a drink this round, mate.
Okay, well you just pay. Is that what you not paying me for something, or you just giving me a gold? Or
What kind of drinks would you like, a Taurus?
yeah.
I don't know. A tourist doesn't drink. I don't know.
Okay, all right, cool. She gets this thin stem glass, and you can see this is a thin stem glass, and it's got fluting up the sides, and it sparkles with light from the candles and stuff like this. And she pours this little bit of amber liquid in there, and it only is about this big, but it's quite big, and she just gives it to you. So the bar is a simple affair. It's literally a couple of planks across a couple of barrels, but across the back. So that's the bar, but across the back of the wall, you see a plethora of all these beautiful bottles. You can see elven-made bottles that are twisted and faceted with gems. You can see short, stumpy, thick, square bottles that you kind of recognize as dwarven things, and you can see all these just different bottles, just loads of them. What can I do for you guys? What can I do?
Ales.
Ales? What type? We have dwarven ale. We have some we have some gnome ales. What type of ale? We have obviously the human ales, and we have the ales are from all over Australis. What do you have to broaden or
Ythrak.
reduce?
Ythrak, do we want dwarven ales?
Yeah, I'll have one.
You want a dwarven ale? Right. Cool.
That's one ale that tastes like real ale.
All right, cool. And she pulls out. So as everybody else goes, as if D&Z speaks signature tavern drinks.
There's got to be absinthe there, right?
Yeah. So as
I just found them, and I was like, the fairy fireball sounds awesome, and then I read uncontrollable hiccups for 1 day and 4 hours, and I was like, you're in that.
so what you got? So you asked for dwarven ale, and you can see if different drinks will have different glasses. So the dwarven ale comes in a short, fat pitcher that's made out of some heavy material, some heavy metal. You can see glass and beers that humans are drinking, and it's made out of a glass. You can see elves in here, and it's out of this fluted stem type stuff. So you have how many dwarven ales do you have? at the table? 1, 2, 3, 4. Norak, what are you doing? What? Okay, she just.
The guy that insulted me, I want to drink whatever he's drinking to try and act like an
Oh,
equal.
he's not in the bar. He's just on the street now, laughing.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
He's just following you.
Yeah. But
Nothing
so
elvish.
she puts 5 dwarven ales, and they're in this square metal mug. And as you take a sip, it's dark and fruity, but ice cold, as if the glass itself is enchanted to keep the drink cold at a certain temperature. Now, let me warn you now. That glass, if it leaves the threshold, the enchantment doesn't stick. Okay, I can see your little faces. How were you thinking that you were gonna keep one of my glasses? The enchantment, as soon as it leaves, it turns itself off. Okay, I know you knew.
Like he knows what Australians are like.
Don't steal my glasses. Do not steal my glasses. You can buy them. They're 10 gold at the end of the bar. At the
Knows
gift shop.
exactly what Australians are like.
At the gift shop, they're 10 gold. They're 10 gold at the gift shop. Okay.
We weren't actually looking to take it.
Well, I am
Go ahead,
now.
though.
Oh, yeah, now I can on.
By the way, and she goes to you. She goes to Rasta. Like the hat. Very fetching.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Dal.
Right, and she goes off and starts serving everybody else, and you're just sitting at the bar. It's
I
crowded.
want to go over to one of the planks, somewhere that's further away from the bar. There was nobody else in here apart from us,
No,
right?
there's fair few. There's fair few. You can find a table. You can find a table though.
Yep. Let's do that, please.
Yeah.
You can find a table.
Before we find a table, I'll just ask the bartender. Do you guys have some decent food as well?
Do we have decent
Anything?
food?
Anything. We've been on a ship for.
We have the best food. You want something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries. Take you get on the table. Get see No Teeth Pete. Just push him off to the side, and you get back on the bar. Take No Pete's seat table. Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you going?
We'll go shut them off.
Yep. Wow. What are you doing? Oh, okay. All right. No worries.
Get to the bar.
All right. Yeah. And you just got one tooth, like a. He's basically a can opener.
You've got something. Just a little.
Yeah.
It's on the other side.
And you sit down on the table and you see, and then about 10-15 minutes later, you can see a side of beef comes out with dark potatoes and gravy, and you can see carrots coming out and stuff like that. But you want to be on a ship, you can pay me later. Just enjoy.
Oh,
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Nothing's for free.
I swear if this has got sleeping potion in it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so upset.
Yeah, nothing's for free.
Why did I do that? And you eat your fill, and it's beautiful. It warms. You feel like you didn't know you were cold at your core. You know, maybe the water, you fell in the water, you got cold there, and you didn't realize how cold your core was until you have this big chunk of beef with gravy and potatoes, and you can feel the warmth radiate out of your chest, and you just feel content with your beer, your cold beer, and your warm food.
Is this the bad time for a tourist to come out as a vegetarian?
There's potatoes.
You can have the potatoes. Yeah.
Potatoes there.
It makes sense though. He's an elf.
He's a wood elf ranger, so
He's not a wood elf ranger. He is a swamp elf.
rude.
Oh.
I'm a swamp elf with class thinking.
Right.
Oh, and he's got horns like antlers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking just remembered.
Oh yeah.
No. So, Githrak, you've been here before.
Yeah.
Where would we go for information?
There's plenty of places for information. Damn, there'll be like just guilds around and stuff.
Yeah, it's depending on what
Yeah.
type of information you want. So you can go. There's obviously different places. So Githrak may have some contacts here, but there's also the watch. There's also some other places that you may be able to gather.
Yeah.
We're
Looking
for
around the
the
bar.
seedy kind that's going to give us the information. I'm going to pull out the pamphlets of all of the missing people.
Yeah. We can have a look around. We can talk to some people. And
Right. So Norak, you were looking around the bar.
Looking around the bar, do we see anyone from the other ship that we recognise too? I mean, they've just come off of a boat from the last 10 days as well, 10-day ride as well.
So your last your ship. No,
Oh, no, sorry. Was there another ship in front of us with what was the other gentleman's name in front of us? Was there another boat with another guy on it?
Oh, there was Captain Picard.
Yeah.
Captain
that's
Picard was
not
a
very
long time. Yeah, Captain Picard left a long time ago.
Okay, so they definitely wouldn't be
Yeah.
around in the tavern here. Okay. Do we recognise anybody in the tavern though, by pure rough chance?
Nah, not really. One is in the dock. Two, this city is like you going into Sydney and then
Brand new.
Yeah.
what time of day is it, by the way?
it's
Midday or
it's
something?
midday. Yeah, it's still bustling. It's still midday. You can start seeing the shadows are slightly getting longer and stuff as the day goes.
So obviously, between us, should we maybe like brainstorm like what avenues we've got to investigate while we're here? So
Yeah.
like I was saying, we got the boat. I think we obviously Captain Picard and everything. We've got the flyers he pulled out, and obviously everyone. Maybe there's a religious connection here, like Yogi's background. Maybe there's a church.
Asmodeus.
Or something.
100% there'd have to be, right? Because if Bruce Jeffrey was in charge of all of this, then he'd have to be delivering somebody somewhere. DM, would I know if there is a sister or a brother church to where we were?
Give me a history check.
Like a chapter.
Hey?
Like a church chapter.
Yeah. Like if we took on people or if we sent people or whatever.
Classic
Ooh, that's a
missionary.
19. History.
In most of the cities in Australis, there is a insurance church.
Can you say that again? There's
In
what
most cities in Australis, there is an insurance church. Like in
Most
Melbourne.
cities.
As in
Your-
our exact
Yeah.
insurance church?
Yeah.
Or
Because it is a it is a franchise. It is a franchise church.
Like a H&R block.
yeah,
God.
right. Like I'm just like, so like, is it H&R block down there, but it's like maybe a bit private up here? Like,
Yeah. So it's a franchise church. So you'll have people that you start like it started in Sindhay, so the main branch is in Sindhay, and it's actually Maidenhead is a franchisee.
Oh.
Bane is a franchisee.
I'm just imagining now these flyers. Start your own church today.
Yeah, like Jim's Moy.
Tax free,
franchise.
tax free.
We got head office here though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, head office is in Sindhay.
Yep.
The franchisees start out.
All right.
Start at the head if we want.
Yeah.
We can go straight
I mean,
to the church and
I'm
ask
pretty sure
about
that I would be blacklisted,
Excommunicated.
You
excommunicated,
don't have to be there.
shot on sight.
How fast does news travel though too? I suppose.
I mean, spells. I don't know
Sending.
them, but
Because if anything didn't get out, then it might still be worth a shot. But yeah, there's a chance that something or somebody told somebody to spread the word. So
Maybe a spell of disguise. Or
You got a hat. You got a hat of many disguises. What do you need
put the
to spell
pirate hat
for?
on. Just put the
I
pirate
mean,
hat on.
if you can borrow it, I don't mind lending to you to use. But if you have to tune to it, maybe I don't know. Take a little while, I don't mind passing it over. You can try wear the hat, look different. At least you'd be able to use your knowledge to kind of probe some questions.
I could go on as Father Jeffrey.
We could.
Like
Would it
that.
be Father Jeffrey wearing the hat, though?
Right.
Is the hat still visible when it's active?
Yeah, how does that work?
Well,
Yep. You went to the gift
does the
shop
hat
and you got yourself a
work?
hat.
so he'll change. He'll be disguised self, but the hat stays there.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah. So while wearing
What
this
type of hat
hat,
is it?
you can use an action to cast the disguise self spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
Will. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does it use a spell slot?
No, it's a magic item.
And is it just it has to be wearing a hat, or is it always wearing exactly the same type of hat?
Exactly the same type of hat.
Fuck.
So you'll always have this massive, and it's like it's the classic like wide brim hat like that kind of goes up, sweeps up, and it's got the big like ostrich feathers sticking out the side of it.
We're forgetting one very important thing. The church in Maiden's Head had an enchantment ward. Because I remember Gifrak tried to break in, or someone tried to break in.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
This hat won't work.
Oh,
That's a good point.
there could be some magic protection there. You're right.
You're gonna walk in and it's gonna be like, oh look, it's Shioki with a weird hat.
We could maybe buy spells to cast, but then again, I suppose we get. Can we somewhere get a message between us, like communicate from a distance? So like I don't know.
I have a way to deal with that. To get past them.
So it looks like that.
It's amazing.
Exactly right.
A musketeer hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
The swashbuckler's hat, it's called.
Every now and again, I just sway my head to the.
Yeah, it's massive, it's huge, but it's that's quite tight. So it's like, but it's like at least this big. The pirate captain.
If someone went through that sensor with the hat on, and I used non-detection on it, would that, like, if I touched the hat itself
And cast non-detection on the hat.
on the hat,
What does the spell say?
for a duration, which is 8 hours, you hide a target that you touch from divination magic. The target can be a willing creature or a place or an object no larger than 10 feet in any dimensions. The target can't be touched by any... can't be targeted by... Oh, don't worry, I read that wrong.
Yeah,
I read it as, like, it can't be perceived through magical scrying senses.
So it's an anti-magic. The thing is an anti-magic thing that's basically around illusions.
Dispel the hat.
Yeah. Depends. That's the thing. See, with a magic item, it's dependent because it'll go on how powerful the magic item is compared to the spell. Because the magic item is an actual enchanted item, and it'll depend on how strong the enchantment of the hat is. You don't know. Give it a go. You can definitely give a fucking go.
Why not?
Definitely
Got nothing
not.
else to go on right now.
There's certainly somewhere. Yeah, certainly something we could try a gentle approach, or we can make some noise and see what happens.
Yeah. So
We could always test it by getting it to disguise us as ourself, but with a different color on. And then if we walk past the barrier and we turn back to our normal clothes, then that makes sense.
I'm happy to volunteer and like try use it, disguise myself, go and ask a question, see.
I feel like getting on more people's bad side as soon as we get here might be a
They'll
bad
recognise the hat.
choice.
It's okay, we'll burn the city.
burn it down.
We've put it out.
Just burn it down. Burn that city down.
There has to be firecrackers here somewhere. No, what were they called? Fire... Sprite? Fire...
Tinder boxes.
Tinder boxes.
Tinder boxes are only gnomes and Maidenhead at the moment.
You don't know that? You don't know their story?
I kind of do. I'm the DM, so I know their story.
He is their story.
Right.
Damn.
So
We could try and find like the dockmaster and ask about like if there's any logs of when the
We get a ship name.
the other ship came in. We do have a ship name.
did.
It's
Was it
really
like
far
that?
back
We
in my
did. It was
notes.
the... There's something...
I've
Jewel
got
or
it
something?
somewhere.
Lucky Jade is the boat,
Lucky
and
Jade.
it was Captain Picard was the captain. And yeah, maybe the harbour officer deck is a little bit more discreet. We might be able to just get in and see if there's any information there, and then if we don't get much there or anything to go on there, we could then maybe look at church, which is a little more.
I don't know much of pirates or of seafarers, but I know a little bit about men because I am one. And what I was thinking,
yes, us men, only us men.
Oh, I know exactly what
We
this
love pissing, standing up, and
Am
spitting.
I right, boys?
Am I right, boys? Yeah.
But you know, if somebody is away at sea for multiple days in a row, they're probably going to want company once they hit land. And people
Okay.
usually have regulars, and people, not speaking from experience, and people usually confide in those regulars. So we might be able to try that avenue as well.
Good point. Very good point.
Without stirring up too much like attention, they might be the two, like the dockmaster and checking out some of the company that's available around the docks might be the
Wherever
best two
the
options.
most popular places.
The Dockmaster
Yeah.
could be the name of the brothel. We don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So
Maybe the boat's named after a girl. Like,
let
True,
me.
true. The
So
hot tip there.
Jogu is saying, let's go to a strip club.
Talk to the girlies.
Talk to the
Hey, look.
girls in the strip club.
Yeah, let's do it.
worst places to try.
I'm not saying it
I'm-
has to be the first place. I'm just saying I want to go.
And Taurus has no idea what you're talking about, so he's just nodding.
We've been on a ship for 13 days.
Right. So
They're not blue on their own.
right.
God.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Goliath.
Fuck. Is it great?
I'm gonna live my best Scanlan life
It's like
if
a
it
blue
kills me.
gray.
Right.
Blue gray.
Okay. So, are you asking? Are you asking anybody what's the best whole house? How are you starting this conversation?
Essentially, I wanted to check out what was happening with the boys in the group to see what their thoughts were, and then I was going to ask the barmaid.
Right.
Good idea.
Okay.
You can do that. I'm not gonna participate, but go for it.
Be a spoil sport.
Go for gold.
Yeah, I'm
I was
gonna hang
hoping
with
to go
Gift
for
Wrap
at
this
least
way.
silver plus. I don't know if I want to go for gold.
Right. So you.
The whole package.
Okay. So you go up to the chick behind the bar, the lady behind the bar,
The bar
A
wench.
lady.
the bar. Yeah, she's a girl. Yeah.
She is. She was introduced as a human female.
Female,
Yep.
yeah.
A human of female persuasion.
Human of the female persuasion.
Yes. Yes.
My lady, this is an establishment near the docks. Do you know of any places that most of the sailors tend to go to?
Oh, you're looking to get your dick sucked?
Maybe. I wouldn't quite put it that crudely.
Yeah.
Looking to get your end away, are we? And she's not quiet. Oh, right. So, do you want one that's kind of exotic, where, you know, or like which one do you want? Do you just want the bog standard, or just low run, where some have got teeth, some haven't got teeth, or would you like?
Teeth, definitely
Definitely
ones with
teeth?
actually.
Do you want
Natural teeth.
Do you ones with sharp teeth, like
No.
the exotic kind?
No. No. I was mostly just looking for what is the most frequent haunt? Where do all of the sailors go? Like, what's the most
Right, so
popular
I'm
place?
asking you again. Do you want ones with teeth? Do you want ones without teeth? This is the docks of Sindai. So, do you want exotics? Do you want, like, elves? Do you want halflings? Do you want more gnomes? Do you want a dwarf?
Man, where might a respectable captain visit for a little attention?
Yes,
What type of... Which way does he swing?
both.
Ah,
I mean,
yeah,
which way does he swing?
let's say they're open to options. Where
Like a
would be the
pendulum.
best-
All right,
Yeah.
so we have, if you want just the bog standard, you got naughty Nellies down at the bottom of the dock on the left hand side. But if you kind of want the upper class, like exotics, you got Pandora's dirty box further up.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a mystery in there.
They like, if you open it, it's pretty much the end of the world type thing. But it's dependent what you want. It's dependent on what you think. So a captain usually has a lot more money. So I would imagine it'll be at Pandora's Dirty Box.
Pandora's dirty box.
Let's head to the dirty box.
And
Yep.
that's this way.
Out there.
Yeah, no,
First one called says.
Pardon?
Dirty
What's the first one
Nellies.
called?
Naughty Nellies.
Naughty Nellies.
Oh, naughty
This
Nellies.
is dirty. Sorry, dirty Nellies. Or naughty
You
Nellies?
said naughty.
Naughty.
And then
Yeah.
Pandora's dirty box.
Yeah.
So, I was essentially trying to work out, like, where there's obviously 10 or 15 places in this whole city, but where do people mostly go? Like, who are the people that get most through traffic?
It depends, because you have to remember Captain has a lot more money, and as you go up the tiers there'll be a lot more things, but you're sat at the dock. So you have to kind of figure out how much income the boy has. He is a captain after all. Would he stay
Yes,
down
he's
in
a
the
captain. Ruster, I think that, and a Taurus and everybody, I think that surely he was on a good wicket. I mean, I know that
Oh,
Father Jeffrey was a bit not so much with the church, but I would think that he would want to pay
He
his
would've
people
gotten
maybe well.
Good
keep
compensation
quiet.
for what he was doing.
Yeah, true.
Totally. Bad deeds, good money.
Mm.
And I'm hoping that whoever this Picard is might want to show off the fact that he's got money, maybe. I'm also making an assumption that it's a man, and I'm making an assumption that he likes to get his dick sucked, but who doesn't?
Safe assumptions.
At Pandora's dirty box.
Yeah.
Right. So which one are you heading to?
I'm not going there either.
I'm
He's
hanging
barred. He's barred from all of them.
I'm hanging with Gift Rack.
What time of day is it?
It's around about after you feed and all that sort of stuff. It's around about 1ish, 1:30.
Okay.
If we're splitting as a group, should maybe Taurus and Giffrack potentially check out the Dockmaster? Maybe.
Well, I don't think that we should try the whorehouse until nighttime, right?
True. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll
Good
link
point.
up with some of my contacts, see if I can get the word around, sort of thing. See what I can find.
It's a great
Word on the
idea.
street. I like that.
Okay. So, what's the
Your
plan?
captain, master, person, dock
So
master, person.
so
see if we
Githrak
can
slips out.
ascertain.
Is that what you're doing? Slipping out? Githrak? Yep. And then everybody else is going to the dockmaster. Yeah, what you say?
We probably don't want to go back as a group, do we, though? That's 5 people going up to the dockmaster going, "Hi, have you heard of this person? Do you know where he's from? Do you know what his ship does? When did he last get here? Is it a
I mean,
Dockmaster, where would a captain not get his dick sucked?
oh,
who's the best conversationalist?
Oh, definitely a Taurus. Joking.
I've got the enchantment cantrip friends, so
Yeah,
True.
But they know, don't they? They
They
know.
do
after-
once
They
it
find
pays
they know
off.
afterwards.
So
After
if
it
we're
wears off.
in, ask a few questions and get out, we're okay.
Yeah,
You
but
see-
what happens if we need to catch another ship? Do we want to burn that bridge the day that we arrive?
Yeah,
My
true.
preferred company is animals.
Look, maybe we just inquire. We just go in, ask, say we come up with some kind of reason why we're looking for them. Our family member was working on the ship, and we were worried we haven't heard
That's
from them.
great. I was gonna go with he owes me money.
My family member owes me money. He's on that boat.
Amazing.
Jogo in the background, you can hear.
Moving over.
85.
I'm inside. It's gonna be okay.
85. I rolled. Right.
Did you say it was 97 or above, or 90 or above?
97 above, it'll attack you.
97 or above.
But it's
yeah.
very
Would've been
close.
So funny on the first roll. Would have been hilarious.
100.
When you said we were on the
One
boat
tap.
for a bunch more days, I was like, it's just gonna be.
In the middle of
Through
the
the
bar,
random
get
open-
attacked by a
open
fucking
window.
undead fucking parrot. You fucking bitch! Right, so what is the plan? So I know. So Githrak is going to go and see his guys. He's going to hunt for his guys. Who's going to the dockmasters?
I
I
think
think that only the best conversationalists should go to them.
So
and
Norak is going to the Dogmasters.
Yes.
I'm not that person.
I'll go with Norak just in case because I'm an animal conversationalist.
Right. Okay. So you step out of the bar. No, Githrak walks to the right. Norak and a Taurus walks to the left. And I think that is where we're going to leave it for tonight,
Of course.
guys. So, everybody give yourself 500 experience points. Absolutely fantastic to get yourself over the captain thing. Me personally, so who is MVP of the game, guys?
The parrot.
The Parrot?
The parrot.
Parrot didn't really do anything this
Who
session.
cracked the eye?
That was my nat 20.
Yeah.
Cassius, yeah, eye crack.
All right. I crack.
Nat 20 followed by 2 9s on a D10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give 75 extra experience points to Ruster because he did not let that hat go. He just
Right.
carried on with that hat.
My hat.
And I'm going to also give my other 75, I get 150 per one, and I'm going to give them to Jyogu for jumping in the water, even though she couldn't see a Taurus, and save a Taurus for this night.
I ended up saving you.
And you ended up saving her.
I know, right?
Thank you, everyone. So we have some shout-outs. PAX 2024 in October on the 8th or 13th, I think it was, or something like that.
Something like that. A little bit later. It's actually a few days later than compared to last year or last few years.
Like
So
the 11th to the 13th.
11th or 13th?
Yeah, 11th to 13th this year.
Yep, there we are. We are there. Everybody here, I think, is going to be there, isn't it? Gifak's going. Ruster's going.
Ruster's he's on the fence, but
Ruster's
with a bit
going.
of gentle
Probably be there,
encouragement.
if I'm there for the fun night.
Yes.
Unless I waste all of my money between now and then, I'll be there.
I'll be
Okay.
having a fun night, won't I? Aren't I
And-
sharing a room with the Taurus?
You are.
So am I sharing the room with.
It'll be the three of us guys.
Skimmy and Stormy. Get in there. So, what is going to go on? We are having Ghost. There is a multiple competitions going on. There is the competition that you can wear. You can win Saint Forty's helmet, but you
Yeah.
have to make your own Festival of the Lost helmet. I have at the moment 30 key rings. I am going to make another 50 key
That's
rings.
awesome.
I am then going to have a number of things as well that I'm going to give away. They're all dotted around the house. And you can buy your favorite streamer a drink. Now,
Shadow Garden. Yep.
shout to Guardian. Now,
Guardian.
take responsibility with this, guys, because at the moment, there is a person who's winning who's going to be fucking paralytic. She's going to
I'm
be-
genuinely impressed so far too. There is who remembers last year's PAX, who was our special guest from the Throne World as well. Kimber was our special guest
Yep.
dressed as Savathun last year.
Savathun.
This year we have another special guest, and I'm fucking excited too. It gets announced tomorrow,
Yes.
but oh man, Skimmy pulled some good strings for this one, so I
Awesome.
genuinely can't wait. It's
That is
really cool.
fucking
Yeah.
gold. And so
Yeah.
look, we will be there, guys. Yes, it is kind of Destiny themed, but it's not Destiny themed. If you just want to hang around with some fucking great fucking people,
Yep.
you go for gold. Like I said, if you walk around in PAX and you see this beautiful fucking face, and you come up to me and whisper in my ear, "Hey, little light," or "Dirty worm." If you whisper in my ear, "Little light" or "Dirty worm," I will reach into my dark and deep pockets and I will pull out a key ring for you. And
That's
I will...
also the password to get into Pandora's box, by the way.
Hey!
Taurus
And
dirty box. Yeah.
so what you'll have is a key ring. I am holding up the worm key ring, and on it you'll have a little. You got a little tag, and there's a little QR code on there, and it will get you to all our socials, all podcast socials and stuff like that. You can go. It's got Ghost in there. It's got mine on there. It's got my Facebook on there. It's got all our podcasts on there and stuff like that.
Very cool.
But remember,
And I feel like I have to wear the title Swamp Elf now.
Swamp Elf, make yourself a fucking t-shirt, man. Swamp Elf, bud. Swamp Elf.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be other things, and it's gonna be a good night. I can't fucking wait.
If you go swamp, you never go back.
Yeah, once you turn swamp, you never go back.
Once you go swamp, you never want to womp.
But like I said, guys, I'm really looking forward. And if you know us or if you listen to this, very unlikely, just fucking come and say hi. All right, beautiful people. Goodbye. Stop streaming.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Stop streaming.